So I apologize for the sudden audio decrease in the quality of this audio because the previous setup that I used to record the audio for my videos recently broke. So I literally cannot use it at all. It's destroyed, and now I have to use it. So I have to use my phone to do recording, and for some reason it's even worse than it was before. It's like I don't understand, but let's just move on to the video, and I'll just let's move on to the video. Do you guys remember that one Iron Banner pulse rifle that we got in Rise of Iron, the Clever Dragon, and how that gun fires so goddamn fast? I'm pretty sure it's one of the fastest fire rating pulse rifles in the game. And because of the meta time, which favored faster firing weapons, this weapon would literally melt through any enemies. It was like a 5 to 6 burst kill time, and it was goddamn amazing. But most pulse rifles could kill with 5 to 3 shots. Well, you forgot that the Clever Dragon fires like no goddamn tomorrow, so you will be melting through those players with this Clever Dragon. And if you got full auto on this Clever Dragon, oh, goddamn, the whole team there, they had no chance. For example, you would be playing Crucible, and one match, you'll be running around the corner, and you'll see a player, you'll line up your shot, hold down that trigger, and then he'll be dead, forever. Don't question it, he's dead. He's just dead, forever. Dead, gone, dead. It would basically be like this.
Selfie.
Arrest them.
Son, you have a right to refuse his order, and I guarantee you're gonna die if you touch me, and there's no afterlife. Everything just goes black. Don't do it.
Whoa, Rick! Okay, what was that?
Death.
What kind?
Instant.
There was no sound, he just died.
Yeah, terrifying. It's a terrifying thing to watch happen. It's called a deterrent.
You couldn't just knock him out?
How is knocking out a deterrent? Everyone wants to be knocked out. Nobody wants to be dead.
Ooh, I love me some of those Rick and Morty memes. Give me some more.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, alright, Oh yeah! You gotta get
Pickle Rick!
Watch me then. That's alright.
Oh, I just love my goddamn Rick and Morty memes. You may be asking why I'm talking about a goddamn Destiny weapon when I should be talking about a time worn-spire. Well, it's because I gotta get my Rick and Morty memes in here somehow, guys. I have to. Also, the time worn-spire is very similar to the Clever Dragon. Well, except for time worn-spire is objectively worse compared to the Clever Dragon, because the meta isn't as focused on the pulse rifle as pulse rifles as it used to be. But that doesn't change the fact that this weapon is goddamn Jesus reincarnated. Goddamn, this gun is good. It can literally goddamn melt. Not as good as the Clever Dragon, but it can just fire like no tomorrow. It is great. It is amazing, and this is like one of the weapons that Destiny needed to bring back, and it's amazing. It's great handling. I just love it. It's awesome, and you just stop it the video here. You just play it. I don't need to convince you anymore. It is literally a Clever Dragon reincarnated. It's awesome. Just go out and do it. Just go out and get it. Just do it. I don't care. Go out. I don't care that Iron Banner is done. I don't care. Go out and just go out and get it. I don't care. Just go out and get it. But if you're here for me to actually give you an actual review of the time worn-spire, here we go. I'll actually go into this. So continue watching the video if you want to get that. Now, as I said before, it's a high fire rate, it's a high RPM pulse rifle. It is probably the highest pulse rifle in the game, up there with the Lincoln, whatever it's called, the other one you get from European Dead Zone. It's up there. It's really high. It's I think there's only 2 in the game that actually are that high. But they're really high, so it means you're gonna have a high kill time compared to other weapons. And because usually pulse rifles are usually better at medium ranges. That's where it's best at. It's best at medium ranges, and further closer long range. So not really far away. Like it doesn't do the same job as a scout rifle, but it will get the job done good enough. It won't get as quick as a scout rifle. So if you're on like a long range map, like that one map on the Emperor's, on the on the Leviathan, you would want to use scout rifle instead of this, or something like that. I don't know. Just don't use this. Don't expect to get long range kills this. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, and actually surprisingly, it is really good at more closer ranges because of the handling of this weapon. Because the handling is pretty high. It's probably one of the best handlings of a pulse rifle I've seen. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but it is really high, and you can literally when they get close, and you don't have to scope. You can just pull it back, and you can just shoot them, and it does really well. It's awesome and cool. Now, before anyone comments on the video, no one's gonna comment on the video, but before anyone comments on the video saying that pulse rifles aren't good, you are wrong. They are really good if you know how to use them. And when I mean good, I don't mean like the way they were in Destiny 1. That was like overpowered. They were basically an auto rifle in Destiny 1. This is the way that I think they should be in Destiny 1. Destiny 1, Destiny 2, maybe they are just a little bit underpowered. Maybe you can like buff them up slightly, but not that much, because they are really good. So you shouldn't buff them that much, Bungie. You shouldn't do that. They're actually out of really good state if you know how to use them. When I mean know how to use them, you just gotta dip between corners, dip between a wall, out and in, and every single time you go out, you take a couple shots and you go back in, and so you take less damage. That's how you're supposed to use them, because they're like they're a burst fire, so you have like time. It's like an auto rifle where it's best to like continuous fire. It's best to dip between corners to keep gaps in it, because you can continuously do damage. And another way that you can do it is by moving side to side, kind of like strafing. That's why mobility, on having a lot of mobility when you're using a pulse rifle is really good, because you can strafe a lot like faster, a lot quicker, and a lot further if you have high mobility. And that's the best ways to use a pulse rifle. Not make it so that in Destiny 1 where you would literally it was basically equivalent of auto rifle. You just go around, you would take no cover, and you would it would be overpowered. They should keep it the way it is. Maybe give a pulse rifle a little buff, and maybe instability or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really see any real problems with them. You just gotta know how to use them. You just can't. They're not a Rambo weapon like the auto rifles. They're not like that. You stop wanting the pulse rifles to be like that. They're all good if you know how to use them. Okay, that mini rant is over. Let's actually get back into reviewing this really good weapon. Now, another really good thing that this weapon can do is that when you aim this weapon and you actually get it onto the head, so you go aiming on the head and you fire, 80 to 85% of those bullets that you're firing are going to hit his head. You're going to do so much damage on that player's head, and you're just going because other pulse rifles is a little harder, because the stability goes up and goes up, it goes up, so not every single bullet, so it'll be maybe like 60 to 70% of bullets are going to hit the head, while 80 to 85% of bullets are going to hit a player's head with this weapon. And it is phenomenal, it is awesome, and it's really cool, and that's like another really good thing of this weapon. Now, what makes this amazing, what makes this this whole entire thing, you literally will not, 100% of your shots, hits are going to actually hit your, the enemy, is, the perk Zen Moment, which increases your gun stability after causing damage, which will make it so that every goddamn bullet will hit the head, and it is amazing, and you will literally miss no bullets on the head, and you will literally just melt them so much, and it'll be, oh my god, this weapon is great. It literally can melt through them, and because of that extreme RPM, you'll just go straight through them. They're literally dead. They're gone. It's basically if you, oh god, it's just an awesome weapon, and you just melt through everything. It is awesome. And you remember that little example I gave about you get besides you just pull the trigger continuously, and literally you'll melt through them, because you get so many headshots of them, because it is like a laser. It's the equivalent of a laser. It's basically the cold hard. That's how it fires. It fires like the cold hard, except it has little gaps in every single bullet, and oh, awesome. This is the main reason why I recommend people to get this, is because it is literally like a laser. That's why I recommend this, because it's amazing. That's why people should get this, because it has amazing stability, and every single bullet's gonna hit 80 to 85% of bullets are gonna hit the head. And because of Zen Moment, it will eventually get to 100% of the bullets are going to hit the head. It's awesome. Now, the final positive of this weapon, which isn't a big thing, it isn't like a gameplay thing, it's just something that I find very important to me, is that this weapon doesn't look like a rusty metal rod. Slap onto a couple pieces of wood with a couple spikes put onto it. Because the Clever Dragon doesn't look the best in my opinion. It looks cool, you can see what people like it, but the goddamn worn-spire looks so much better. It looks like an actual gun for it. It looks like a really cool gun. It looks like the Nightshade, which is probably one of my most favorite looking guns in the whole entire game. These kind of pulse rifles look amazing. They look awesome. And I just love them. Every single shader just works amazingly. And I just love looking at it. And it's just little tiny iron metal badge. I don't it's a tiny little enough.
3 minutes left.
So adorable. And I feel like you guys should only use this weapon. If you don't like, pulse rifles or anything, I thought we should just use this weapon just because it looks cool. It looks cool to look at. You know, it's amazing. It's awesome. And I really, yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put those key points of why you should get this weapon. It looks cool, but that's all. Let's get it. And it's awesome. And you should just trust me. Trust a guy that finds wearing a mask cool and puts it on the internet. Trust me. I know my stuff. Trust the person that literally has 4 subscribers. Trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I know my shit. Trust me, guys. Just get it. It's awesome, and it will change your life.